Before I turned 50, I could barely turn my head. What TopFitPros has done for me is to allow me to work out hard, to take care of the sore muscles, to actually work those knots out myself.
TopFitPros.com.
We want you to be out of pain all the time. We just talked about in the last video, we were talking about how to sleep, what kind of position to sleep in to alleviate the pain. But if you've still got pain when you get out of bed in the morning, we need to come up with solutions to that, right? Now first, put it in context. You want to understand the principles that we're operating on. So you can look at my video, self-myofascial release for low back pain. That'll give you a good foundation. But right now we're going to give you some practical solutions. That is really what this is all about. TopFitPros is about solutions, health, fitness solutions. That's what we're looking for. And so we're giving you some practical ways to deal with and get rid of pain, right? So now, you have to get out of bed in the morning though. You haven't gotten rid of the pain yet. So imagine you're sleeping like this. Hopefully you've learned from the last video and you're actually sleeping like this, something under your knees or not. Maybe you've gone all the way to flat, but then probably it's not painful to get out of bed in the morning. So I'm going to pretend we're still in the process of getting rid of that back pain and you have to prop your knees up a little bit at night. So if you're that way and you're propping them up, maybe you're propping them up more than this. Maybe you've got a couple of pillows under here. All right, so now you're all propped up. And what happens? You get out of bed in the morning, you're still chronically shortened here in the hip flexors, and so you're still going to have pain when you get out of bed. When you stand up, it's still painful. So here's what you need to do to make it so that doesn't happen. It's not time to get out of bed yet. You're going to wait. You woke up, you're lying here, you're still relatively comfortable with your feet propped up, but you know as soon as you get out of bed, your back's going to hurt. So what are you going to do? Well, first you're going to take the pillows out of the way, right? And then you're going to try to straighten your knees as much as you can, and straighten your hips as much as you can. You want to get as much lengthening in there as possible. Now, as you do this, if your back starts to spasm or your legs start to spasm, then go ahead and bend those knees again. All right? A little bit. And just ease down. And try this, just easing into it until you can actually get lengthened here in comfort. Don't try to just get out of bed. Don't try that. It's not going to work. You first need to get to the point where you can lengthen out. Once you're fully lengthened, I want you to try to bring your hips forward by squeezing your glutes. So you're going to actually drive your hips forward. And what that does, by contracting those glutes, you force a process called antagonistic reciprocal inhibition. You don't need to know all those terms. But what it's doing is it's having your brain signal to your deep hip flexors to relax. So that driving the hips forward and squeezing the glutes really helps to relax that, lengthen them out, get yourself ready, get your body ready to start the day. And then once you're here and you're able to do that, you're not spasming, you're not cramping up, everything is fine, then you can relax those glutes and it's time to get out of bed. Now is when you swing around, bring the knees off, come up to a seated position, and ease yourself off of the bed. Once you're off of the bed, you're going to draw up nice and tall and squeeze those glutes again. You're going to drive those hips forward. So you drive the hips forward. So if you're looking from the side, I'm driving the hips forward like this, straightening up nice and tall and getting those hips forward. The last step is you're going to stretch a little bit. You're going to put one foot behind you like that, one foot in front, and bring the hips forward. Try to keep that back leg straight. You don't have to have the heel down. You can keep the heel up, but you need to have the leg straight, the hips forward, and get a little bit of stretch in there. And then do the same thing on the other side. Come forward. Hold on each of those stretch. Hold each of those stretches for 40 seconds or more, 40 to 60. And you're ready to start the day. So we are all about solutions here. We want you healthy. We want you out of pain. And if you want to learn some more, TopFitPros.com is the place to go. You can subscribe to our video channel at YouTube if you want and get all these kinds of instructions. There are ways to do that at the end of this video. But I look forward to seeing you next time, and we'll have some more solutions for your life. See you later.
TopFitPros.com